Daily torture. Yeah, pretty
Yes,
much.
indeed.
Kill me. What? What's it called? Cleric's Candlestick. Yeah, I think so. The way I'm gonna do this is whatever part I'm trying to run, I'll just give myself I'll give myself the Titanite shards. I'm not gonna bother with going to go find them because it'll take too long. I don't know the actual locations of all Titanite shards, but once I get up to a certain point, I'll be like, oh, the weapon is supposed to level up to one, to +1 here, so I'll just upgrade it to +2. Yeah, like once I get to Crystal Sage, I'm supposed to have a +2 weapon by then, so I'll just upgrade to a +4. Alright, so what does this weapon actually need? Dex and Faith. Interesting. But scales, yeah. I wonder if the weapon damage scales off of int, or if that's just the sorcery scaling. Honestly, it could be better to go like this. I think it's better to go one-handed with this weapon, because it's not a strength weapon. We don't really get any benefit out of it. Like, 46. Like, let's be real. There's not much of a boost. We don't need to do this, do we? You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway, because we get starting runes, starting souls. Dude. Yeah, the weapon art's casting skill, by the way, isn't it? That's like casting a sorcery. That's how you're supposed to cast sorceries with it. Hey, it uses like no stamina. See, this is the good thing about it. A straight sword that doesn't scale off of strength, so you don't have to two-hand it. That's great. Heavy attack is cast. Oh, I thought... Actually, can I give some more reasoning as to why I think I'll rate the Profaned Greatsword like really well? Fuck. I'll give some reasoning. The Profaned Greatsword doesn't have very high stat requirement. It's one of the few boss assault weapons that you can use on an RL1 run or SL1 run, which is interesting. That's a very interesting trait about it. Alright, I can't really be bothered to try and do this dude. He gives so many souls, but I won't be bothered since we're not actually using his upgrade. What is the skill? Guiding light. Isn't that just... Wait. My damage goes down, apparently, when I two-hand this weapon. Hey, I guess if we find a dark spot, we can light up the way, even though there's no caves or anything in this game. Like... Sweet, I guess. Whoa, the damage fell off really hard. Honestly, we could do it, but I still need footage for the video. So, luckily we don't need to upgrade materials, so we can just fly straight to the bosses. We don't have to run through like the entirety of Lothric Castle. We can just run straight to Dragon Slayer. Just upgrade before we head up. I was thinking about this in Elden Ring where you can start the game off and get like a bunch of runes really quickly. But in this, you can also kind of do that. Like if you go what I just did and then kill the lizard at the beginning and do all that, you get like 9,000 souls overall. Which is pretty good, all things considered. Like you can start off with 9,000 souls before you even actually get into the game. So 1, 2. Hey, this thing weighs fucking nothing. You know what would be great to have as a shield with this? Fucking... I forgot a lot. We need to, like... Yeah, but I'm saying, like... Right from the get-go, like, you can get 9,000 souls very quickly. Like in Elden Ring, you pretty much have to get Torrent and whatnot, but... Okay, so let's test something. Does int actually change the scaling of the weapon? We're not leveling int. It scales better off of int because that's the sorcery scaling. Damage scales off of faith. No, the damage scales off of dex. This is literally a dex weapon. But all levels increases damage by 1. Cat, could you not touch the cursor? I can see it sliding across my screen. Speechless. Dex equals dex. Yep, that's the theme of this run. That's the theme of this weapon right now. Do the deacons... Okay, I'll only cast a spell if the deacon's soul gives a spell. I think it does. Check. Deep Soul. They do have a spell. Is it a spell? I use controller. Sorcery. It's a sorcery. What does it do? I mean, there is a spell, but I don't think we use it. I can't see a good use for grabbing it. You also allow oven. What's that covenant called? Archdeacon McDonald. Aldrich Faithful Covenant, is that it? Great Deep Soul. So here's the thing, right? The problem is both those spells do dark damage. And this is a magic weapon. So... Okay. Here's the other question. If you kill deacons, because this is important, if you kill deacons and with their soul, can you get both the weapon and the spell in one run? If we can't, I can't see myself using it because it doesn't make sense to use it. No, okay. So there's the issue. If you can't do it on one run, then you can only do one at a time. And then if I use a spell, I'm not really comparing the weapon, I'm comparing it as a staff. That being said, I will need to test some staffs off stream once I'm actually writing the video. But I do need to test it. How good the staff, how good the staff part of this is compared to other staffs. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, you know. Let's go off 200. That is not great, if I remember correctly. Oh man, that's rough. See, I think that's another bad part about this, is upgrading int doesn't even increase the magic damage of this weapon, I don't think. Yeah, see, it has no additional damage, has no plus next to the magic damage of it. Like, if it did that, it'd be like, okay, that's understandable. You can upgrade int, get better spells, better damage from the weapon itself. That's cool. But literally worse than the beginner stuff. Yeah. It's not good. I think it could still place above the Crystal Sage Rapier. Being a straight sword, has a good moveset when you one-hand it. Does better stance damage. It staggers human enemies as well better. Also, it has less of a magic physical split. The problem with the Crystal Sage Rapier is its magic split and physical damage split it's like 70-30, like 70 towards magic. This one is nearly 50-50. It's just a tiny bit more magic damage. So I think we're going to get actual damage out of this, as much actual damage as we can. But it's still not going to be much. Hopefully we can do Vort without phase 2. Otherwise it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. That was another thing about this rapier, is it did such little stance damage, you couldn't stagger anything with a charge. Oh, you can't do a charge attack. Uh-oh. Okay, Vort's gonna be fucky. Maybe if we whack the shit out of Vort's head. Hardest Souls game? I mean, it's hard to say. They're hard for different reasons. That's the issue. See, I'd argue people would have problem with Dark Souls 3, mainly because the hitboxes are really bad. But Elden Ring is both the easiest and the hardest. One, two. Alright, well. No, it's useless and it's bad. But we still have to do it. What? I thought I had one. Yeah, so we're already at 15 minutes. And we're only here at the Undead Settlement. With last weapon, it took us 6 minutes to get here. This is probably going to be like a 2.5 hour weapon, I reckon. No status effects, no extra critical. Blocking. It weighs 2. That's a plus. It doesn't have much weight, so you can have a good armor set. You can have shields and whatnot. Like it weighs nothing. That's a plus in my eyes, especially when we use the weight talisman. In fact, I think this is lighter than the Crystal Sage Rapier. Let's see if the plunge attack can even kill this dude. Okay. Good. Glad it can. If it couldn't, I would have been scared. But it doesn't. The spell buff, this also acts as a staff, by the way. So this is like a weapon and a staff, but we're not going to use the staff part of it because we realize the spell that you get from like the deacons, which is, so this is Deacon's weapon, you use the Soul of Deacons. You can use the Soul of Deacons to get the spell, but you can't do it both of them once in a run. The actual damage of the weapon itself does not scale with int at all. It literally scales only off of dex and strength, and more dex than strength. So it's still not even really that good. Do you want me to show you what its skill is? You ready? Ready? I'll show you its skill. It's a torch as well. It has 3 uses. Oh, fucking god. Cat, are you sitting on my... Does it? No. No, it doesn't. Doesn't boost its damage. Does it turn it off? Nope, it relights it. Holy fucking shit. This is like a multi-tool. I'm using a fucking multi-tool right now. Like in our world right now, in current day our world, a multi-tool is like, you know, a screwdriver, a flathead, like a wrench, a knife, all in one, you know, all tied up. In Dark Souls 3, it's a straight sword, a staff, and a torch. Okay. I would like to test something, though. Is it actually a torch? Alright. It could get some points for this. Only a couple points, but if it's a torch, if we get attacked by the worm dudes, like where the deacons live, those worm dudes, and we get coated in worms and our blade starts building up, can we enable the torch to get rid of the worms? If it does that, it gets a few extra points, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, we're gonna test it. I fucked up, it seems. We definitely cannot make that drop. Do we even try and fight the demon?
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I seek word of the Knights of Katarina, right by your side!
Bro, Sigurd, the NPC, does like twice the amount of damage we do. Ugh. Takes twice as long to hit. I don't know. Still, it's nice to have a weapon that just hits and not one that... We have no meds. I better make it through here. It just doesn't let you leave the game. It just pisses me off, man. Why does it never let you leave the game? I have to go back all the way through that. Where the fuck am I? Oh my god. This is why I leveled up Vigor to nearly level 20. It is level 20 already. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god, this is not real. Like, actual just fucking AI, please. Oh my fucking god. This did not just do 50 damage, did it? Great. So we have to go through there with 0 meds again. Against the enemies that one-shot us. Nearly one-shot us. If they hit us twice, we're dead. Because we bleed them to second hit. Oh my fucking god. I can't make it through here. I can't get the towers. I can't get the ring. I can't get the Chloranthy ring. I have no way of getting the Chloranthy ring. How do you heal? Is it... Can I use Cheat Engine to heal myself? Can I just change this to fucking 500? Oh my god, it's like 11 more damage. Holy shit. You know how bad this is going to be against Crystal Sage? Sorry, it's 12 more damage, not 11. Oh, sorry. God forbid I get the numbers wrong. What the fuck? Oh my god, and the NPC fucking invasion, of course, disables us from leaving the game. This is the sole reason why fucking the goddamn co-op mod in Elden Ring is the best mod to ever exist for a game. Because it literally disables the NPC invasions alongside making the game co-op. Just killed his son. Did the other one fall off as well? Oh, he did. How about that? How long do you reckon this dude's gonna chase us for? Like, how long is it before the NPC despawns? Where am I going? That really just fucking try and kick him? Bro, kicking is the worst mechanic they've ever added into a game. It's useless. It's so useless. Why is that an input? Why is it such a basic input? It's like fucking playing an FPS game of binding heel to W. And you can't get rid of it as well. You literally, there's no way. Maybe in the files you can disable it, but you can't go through the keybinds and be like, "Ah, just get rid of it." It's not how it works. We're 31 minutes into this, and we haven't even killed Crystal Sage. We haven't even unlocked the door to Abyss Watchers. We're supposed to be killing deacons right now. And we haven't even unlocked the door to Abyss Watchers. Why do they keep throwing shit at me? They've never done that before, but only now, halfway through the goddamn runs, they start throwing their shit at me. don't know if I should be fighting this dude. My muscle memory kicked in. I shouldn't really come here, but hey, he gives like 8k or something. Don't roll. Man, this damage is crazy. I'm guessing the damage is just bad because they're resistant to magic. Like the damage shouldn't be this bad, but oh no, it also does thrust damage. Ooh. Okay. Now that explains a bit more. We get to upgrade this 2 more times. It's not looking good. So far, I say this. It's been a better experience than the rapier. Much better. It's been a much better experience. I don't wanna put that. I'm still expecting the run to be 2.5 hours. Ooh. Get detected. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't trust this fight at all, and I've learned how to fight this boss now. A soul's weapon idea. Sacrilege, an azure tablet from a long forgotten kingdom, magic infused. I mean, the health drone would probably have to be less, like 5% or something. You need to attack her until we get to phase 2. Or nearly phase 2, I guess. Do 1 more of those 5 cycles. How do they cast so quickly? Bro, the orb. Yeah, I still think the issue is... Wait, so you're saying you can stack it? Now we're gonna use the magic. Right. So that's stackable with itself, not stackable compounding. Like it's not compounding stacked. I mean I imagine that would be pretty broken if it did that. No, it's not too bad. 1.76. It's only a little bit higher. If I did my compounding math right, which I probably didn't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I might level up this weapon to +6 before we go into the next fight. I don't know how well Deacons are going to go with a weapon that doesn't do any damage. That does magic as well. Fellas, I need you to move out. Actually, let's test this. No, chuck a sickie on me. Okay, so if we use the skill, it's useless. It's a light source. It doesn't even act as an actual torch. Wait, I just want to test that. Okay, that's not obsessed. So it's not lit, right? 106. It's still the same. $360. Take that out from beneath you, cat. Oh. Fuck. So, the torch isn't a torch, it's a light. That sucks. That would have been like so cool, I think. Like it would have been like a nice thing. That would have been a cool thing if it acted as a torch and got rid of the worms. But it doesn't. This is going to be hell to try and get through here. I already know it. Cat, that was, you nearly killed me just then, Cat. You dead set actually knocked me off there. We're trying to make the weapon actually that would have. I think another thing you need to account for with being a seal is that it needs to be treated. To be treated like a shield. Otherwise, it would cause issues with weapons. Because a lot of people one-hand a weapon and then one-hand a seal. So if you try, like if I do this, right, and I use the skill, this shield has, it has parry. But yeah, there's a thing with shields where the weapon's skill can overpower the shield. And that's if the shield has no skill on it. I got so scared that this, for some reason, didn't boost the damage. Oh, I was gonna have a fucking heart attack. I thought it didn't boost the damage for a second there. UA's two-hand. Yeah. To input... Yeah, so the thing is, right? A lot of the shields... I don't know if in this game, but I know that a lot of the shields in Elden Ring, like, if they don't have a skill on them, if I cast, it's not gonna do parry. It'll play, It'll play, like, fucking... the weapon skill. So it's about having priority. So, you know, it's a thing to think about. Where, like, with it being on a seal, that is. Not just having the seal having a skill, but like... Yeah. We don't need to do that, do we? Oh, but Kirk has invaded us. Hold on, how bad is medium shield parry again? It's pretty bad. Oh, wow. Very bad. I like Dark Hand. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I'm serious about this. This is real. You're watching me cheat right now. I am not doing this with a +4. right-handed to fist weapon. That could be cool if you make it a fist weapon instead, but it acts as a shield, exactly like Dark Hand. But instead of a shield, it's a like it has maybe even it is a shield and it's got a special ability. I think having ability to, or it just if it's not used in main hand, it's a seal, and that's it. It doesn't do anything apart from being a seal, but it has the skill as well. But if you want to use it in your main hand, you can. Maybe this, right? It's a fist weapon. Right? If you put it in your right hand, it's just a one-handed fist weapon, you know, you dun dun dun, right? It still has the charge attack, but when you use the skill when it's in the right hand, it uses it as its seal. So you cast whatever is in your spell slot, so it uses this as a seal. If you put it in your off hand, then you can use the Ash of War to buff a different weapon. Okay, we're definitely gonna make a save state for this shit fight, so... What the fuck was that noise? And 249, that's rough. Oh, I didn't use an Ember. You know what? We won't use the Ember. Fellas, can we just, like, talk about this one real quick? Holy fuck, I've cheated to upgrade this further and it's still so bad. Well, it cheated the run. Not cheated in-game, but just cheated the run since I haven't upgraded to the same level as what I normally would. And it sucks. Why can I not leave the fucking game? Peaceful is going to the fucking moon. Why? Like, it's like the fans are going so hard. Oh, there is no way you just got that off. Man, the backstab in this game is terrible. See, why can't we use that weapon? What is that? What is he using? That's fucking sick. I don't know what it is, but like... God, this is such a bad fight. It baffles me how this is allowed in the game. Wow, none of those made contact. Archdeacon staff. So it's the cool looking actual weapon is not an actual weapon. Like it's something you get like from not from a boss soul, is what I'm saying. Boss. That's how you know the covenants were a bad idea to add it to these games. Because people have to... Because they have to add something good to the weapon to add to the covenants. Instead of just making... Like, they could have made the weapon I'm currently using just a normal drop. Bog standard normal enemy drop. And then made that weapon, that staff thing, like the actual weapon you get from the boss soul. But no. They add covenants, they're like, oh fuck, we need to add something to the covenant to make it actually useful, so people would actually do it. Some fucking staff thing. I don't know what it is, but staff. Ew. good hitboxes. We get oh, these meds do not really heal that much, do they? I can't even do a charge attack as well. No flippy? Third time's a charm, you know? Man, compare that to like the last two weapons which like two-shot the boss. And then this fight was like a 5-minute fight. Like, that's crazy, man. That is so crazy that it took that long. I can't believe it doesn't get any bonus damage as well. That's the thing that really baffles me. Is that it gets no bonus damage out of magic. I don't know. Upgrading int does not increase damage, I don't think. Like, if I... Let's just check it. Okay, it does. It does actually get bonus damage out of int. But it doesn't start for a while. Like 252. And if we upgrade int to 40, 318, it adds 59 int if we get it to 40, which we won't, but is it really worth it? Maybe. We could try it. But see, I don't think the damage boost is that much. I need to like compare that to the dex. If I upgrade dex to 40 and int to 40, which one is better? Which one will give me more output? Because if we're using, we'll grab the magic clutch ring. That's an extra 15%. So it could be worth just upgrading int from this point. Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck's wrong with my camera? There's a giant fucking rat chasing. Okay. I'm gonna make a save state for this boss because I know it's gonna be horse shit, but now what can we do? Yeah, let's just check. So it's 318 at 40 int. If we get the 40 int, which I don't know what level we're at now. We can get to 40 int. If we upgrade int now, we can get to 40. If we upgrade dex to 40. What were we at? 20. Wait, how much dex were we at? 22? 23. We get strength to 40. Okay. I guess it does scale off of int. I guess we upgrade int. 5. No, 15. Okay, no slam again. Really? Man. Rough as fuck. What could I say? Man, you're dead. Yep, I agree. Same. This run makes me want to. This shit is. This weapon is terrible. It's not worse. I'll say this. It's not worse than the rapier. Definitely not worse than the rapier, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, so we don't get any extra damage yet from int. Oh, I'm not fighting you. Ooh. There's a hitbox. An hour and 10 minutes in. We kill yours normally before an hour. I actually, no, I want to put it that way. I normally kill Yorm before the hour. We're in Erithil. It's not like we're horribly far behind, but it's nothing good. Yeah, honestly, I think I agree with you with that. Although, see, the magic clutching will probably give us a bigger buff. Because magic clutching is just a damage boost on all attacks. Now, albeit it's probably not a very big boost, but it's a boost nonetheless. Demon Scar only, y'all. Yep. Get the fuck out of the way. Ooh. I got the ring. Does the would the demon scar even do poise damage? If it does no damage, does it do poise damage? Can we still stagger Yorm? Is it technically, if you do a parry and riposte only run, technically that's how you fight Yorm. You use the demon scar to stagger him, and then you use like a dagger or something for the riposte. That would technically work, no? Or does a weapon need to do actual damage to do stagger damage? Wow, that is... Oh, whoa, hold on, sorry. We're going somewhere dark. Gotta stay safe, you know? Alright. We're good. This makes it #1 weapon right here. Important. Oh, goddamn. That's why invaders happen? Invaders only happen when you're embered? Are you serious? It'd be faster to die then on like most areas. Just to die and then unember myself. Really? So they're actually kind of technically a co-op item. Why did that sound like the zombie from fucking Plants vs. Zombies? The goddamn bungee zombie. I should actually grab it. Keep forgetting to grab the Estus shard. Definitely gonna need it. Oh my god. Fellas. Like everyone else replaced fingered remedy, right? What happened? What happened? What? Oh my god, the rat hitboxes are so bad. Ugh. Exile Greatsword or Herald Curved Greatsword? Or the what? What's so special about these? Just good? Ugh, those. Ugh. Wait, we don't even need to do this, do we? We don't need Titanite shards. What am I doing? Propane capital. Update the pop-up. Oh yeah, well the video's not out yet. So I'll just update it tonight or something. Probably after stream. Wait. Yeah, we'll fight you on with this weapon. I'm gonna cry myself to fuck sleep. Do it? Fuck off. Maybe. I would do it if it had 110 critical or 120 critical, but it doesn't. It's tempting though, but I won't. I haven't done it only on the other weapons. I'll only do it on the weapons that I know are gonna be absolute bangers against him. Where is it? That is not the attack I thought it was. You do your... This game is a mistake, honestly. Like, I locked on, and it just... I can line up the room, of course. How could I forget the most important part about this weapon? Okay, I can't use... It won't let me use the skill. Damn, we get stamina regen, even with. Like, when we stance it with the shield, we get stamina regen. That's impressive. Okay, old mate, just settle down. Okay, apparently we can't. We have to wait for it to regenerate like 1 stamina. Alright, let's see. Does the damage finally get higher? +2. Let's go. And at level at 40, to be fair, at 40 int, it gave us +59 magic damage. So it goes up. I'm guessing only the last level we did actually increased it by 3 damage. So hopefully every level from this point out should increase it by like, or 2 damage. Like, it should increase it by like more and more. Because in 20 levels, it needs to give me like 50, nearly 60 extra damage. So, you know, it doesn't sound awful. Sorry, what's the attack rating of a raw straight sword? Of a raw broadsword? Like, if we're doing like an SL1 run, what is the attack rating? It's higher than this, isn't it? Surely it's higher. Because this shit's crazy. It's like so low. See, I wonder if it there's a chance it could be lower, but because this damage is split between physical and magic, it's mostly lower on 322. See, we were not doing this amount of damage on the RL1 run. That was weird. Why did she change direction? And why did she stun lock me? How did she stun? Bruh. I'm gonna start casting fucking sorceries, I swear to God. See, now this is where I'm like, maybe we do use the dark spells, because she's weak. She's like 40% weak to dark, right? Those dark spells would be doing a lot of damage to her. More than what I'm currently doing. Yep. I'm gonna save myself the trouble. It's 2 AM. What's it here, like 4? 5? Oh, was it? We're going to stream for 6 hours and I still have like an hour left on this run. Fuck. Damn, okay. What have you? I'm just getting RO1 flashbacks. To when I was using that, except it wasn't doing this little damage. It was doing more damage than this. Unsurprisingly, I got cucked by Buffer. Oh, my weapon won't hurt. I mean, yeah. Interesting. That hits me? I thought that didn't hit you. Yeah, let me guess. Buffer. Who would have thought? Oh, Moonlight Greatsword next. And that would be, yeah. I think Moonlight Greatsword is like, it's probably the only magic weapon that does just actual damage, right? Like decent damage. I used this. How did I? 577. At 60 int. Okay, we can't get that high. So that's like minimum requirements plus 60 int. Okay, so here's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're 5 extra levels, right? We're 16 extra. See, okay, so now the magic damage is really kicking in. We actually just got a lot of extra attack damage. No dex scaling. So it has a dex requirement, no dex scaling. Is that what I'm getting at? Or is it a... ...11 dex requirement, no dex scaling. Yep, okay. Yeah, so I guess that being an int-only weapon is actually pretty good. That means we can pile... What's that 40 int? What's minimum requirements plus 40 int? That's that's pretty much what we're going to be able to get to it. And then we're going to have the... this setup with the rings on. 553. Okay, so going 60 is not that important. The difference between 40 int and 60 int is like to what, 24? It's tiny. We get a perfectly fine amount of increase from the rings and whatnot. Yeah, so I think the stagger of the skill of the Moonlight Greatsword, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the stagger from the skill of the Moonlight Greatsword is going to save our asses, because it is an unbelievable amount of stagger. And the charged attack as well, also having that ranged ability is really good. Yeah. Okay, I have a question, because so with the Great Sword of Judgment, when I used the charged skill, so when I did L2, R2, hold on just a second. Yeah, so when I did L2, R2 on the Great Sword of Judgment, it had a problem where it wouldn't actually count the projectile if I was too close. If the weapon hit, that was the attack, not the projectile. So the actual weapon, if I was too close and the weapon hit, it only did like 100 damage or something. But if I did it so the projectile hit, it did like 4 times as much damage. Oh, we don't even have to run through here, do we? I could have leveled up outside. Okay. Alright, so we need to get this to +8. And then we fight Dragon Slayer. What are we at now? 317. That's not... It's pretty bad, but it's not horrible. So far, this weapon is vastly better than the rapier, though. But it's definitely like second from the bottom. I think that I went back over the spear's footage. I'm like, oh, the spear was actually pretty good. Like, I was watching this damage against Soul of Cinder. I was like, oh, you know, I think it was doing like a good 300 damage per hit. But compared to the weapon which was above the spear, which was, what was it? The Farron Greatsword. It's definitely not better than the Farron Greatsword. This one's definitely below the spear. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty confident with the ranking of the weapons, like the top like 3, 4, 5 weapons. But the more I'm into this, right, like the current top probably 4 or 5 are like actually a bit of a mess, and I'm probably gonna have to actually really go through the footage to like actually come to a proper decision of whether it's which one's the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Gotta make sure we buff. Right. Holy fucking moveset. Big turd ball. Looks like you can hit the blade and projectile. Sweet. However, if you plan on using the charge attack lots, gains 4 durability per use. Wow, are you serious? How much durability? Well, the durability resets per thing, and I'm only getting a couple of charge attacks. At most 3, 4 charge attacks per fight. It would have 75. Okay, so that's still like 20 durability, really, at most. That's fine. Does the skill use something like that as well? Like an absolutely massive amount of skill doesn't use. There you go. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so I think I'm surprised at how much durability it uses per charge attack, but I think it's fine because even if you did solely charge attacks, that's what? Ugh, fucking 20, 18 charge attacks, 19 charge attacks before it breaks. Just rest at a bonfire and you're good to go. Yeah, I can imagine if the sword has just good damage. I can't imagine, if the sword does good damage, I can't imagine the durability is going to be too much of an issue. Let's just get in the arena first. Okay, so how much do we do? 339. Fuck you. That wasn't horrible, but that's only because I had enough DPS to actually kill the dude, like his little summon. $700 in the charge at 75 in, no other buffs. If you shuck on this setup of rings, what is the damage like then? Or is this with the rings? Oh, what? Wait, what would you think of a challenge run where I beat the entire game with a giant door shield? Like, just the giant doors. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. Can I beat Dark Souls 3 with doors? I think that could be the next challenge. Once I've done these runs in the fist only. That's another thing to shuck into the... something to do. Go, buff your weapons, brother. What are you doing? Oh, that just made me nauseated. The camera in this game sometimes. $812 only. Only... Really? That's the problem I encountered with the Great Sword of Judgment. Is when you use the skill, like, you know, you use the skill and then you do the, like, the R2. So you fucking yeet and then the charge. Oh my god. Well, that's fun. I actually left the game as well. It even made the, like, the noise saying I left the game, but I guess I didn't. I'm back here now. But yeah, it just did no damage. It did less damage than just a standard attack, I'm pretty sure. Just a normal, just like that. It's really weird. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but the problem with the projectile on that sword, right, is it doesn't go far. Like, it goes like twice the length of the sword, which is terrible. Like, it has such a short range. It's like, okay, you might as well just run up and then attack them. Like, there's no point in using that projectile. Plus, it uses FP. Oh, stop it. Why does that sound like when you parry goddamn Pontiff? Like with the bells and shit. Sounds like the noise that plays when you parry Pontiff. Oh, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Let's be real with each other. I ain't doing this fight without a fucking +10. No way in God's green earth do I have the fucking mental stability to do that. $375. That's max damage, basically. 375. That is not good. It is really not good. Fuck. Oh yeah, this fight's gonna be fucking splendid. This fight isn't gonna make me cry. We beat the game before 6 o'clock. It's currently 5:30. If we beat this boss first try, it's possible. But I'm not making any promises this boss is gonna be first try. Oh, what is that damage? Yeet. What? Wow, look at that buffer. Well, I know, but like, she takes, or he, whatever it is, takes half the damage on the tail, and the damage on the front part of it is bad. I don't know how the arrows work. I seriously have no clue. Oh my god. Hail Rodeo. Do the big fucking... Nope. You cringe, ×2. Great. What a great boss. The colors are inverted in that. Did you see me go blue? Oh, you. Or. Ooh. Teleport me! Teleport me! Quick! Oh, shit. Fucking hell. Hey, that wasn't too bad. What was that, second or third try or something? Did we get 3 extra damage for every level? That's pretty good. I want to travel, don't I? But we only, that was a +10, to be fair. We were only supposed to have a +8 during that fight. But hour and 57 heading to Twin Princes is not terrible. Or feminine. Damn. Almost like Mikola. Except Mikola is just a child. Right, of course. Due to law reasons, Michael Zaki has expressed his thought. I just want to beat the shit out of him. I have no reason to kill him apart from beating the shit out of him. That is not... Oh my god, it actually made it. You can get their Candlestick too. They have another one? Are you serious? Oh my god. I don't need another one. They suck already. Ooh, hey. Scholar's Candlestick, of course. Is it worse or better than this one? I bet you it's better. I bet you I got the low end of the stick. Of the Candlestick. Or is it just the same thing? Honestly, it would not surprise me if it's exactly the same thing. Same Ash of War. Boosts sorceries by 10% across all upgrading levels, including magic and dark sorcery stacks, multiply with other... 115 crit. It's just better. Just better. Top and bottom text. $115 crit. Does just physical. Okay, whoa. Its damage is bad. At +10, it does 126 physical. This does... Oh! It does the same magic. It has the same magic damage as this does. So its damage is technically worse. Interesting. It's a dagger. Yeah, I was gonna ask that. It looked like a dagger the way they attack you. I was like, oh, it's probably a dagger, imagine. So it attacks faster, has a higher crit. The status effects? I got the worst candle. Yeah. Candlestick build? When? Is there like a helmet that's like the wax heads they have? Is that a helmet that I can get? Like the one with the like the actual loud candle? Can I beat Dark Souls 3 as a candle? Jame. That would be kind of funny, honestly. Thanks, fellas. White preacher head. That sounds scary. That sounds... What is that? That's terrifying. Fucking... Now, I don't have doubts in me not first trying this, but let's keep it safe, keep it gentle. Gotta make sure we buff ourselves up. Right, we're buffed. You know... Wow, that med went so far. Get off the stairs, you fucker. Your shitty ass hitboxes. Get off. Oh, why? Man, I can't stand the healing the way it's handled in this game. Oh, this healing in this game is so awful. Not because you slow down or anything, but because when the animation's over, there is such a large cooldown between when you can, like, dodge again. Like, you can't, like, cancel the animation halfway through, or, like, the healing is just fucking sucks. Ugh. I can already tell Solveson is going to be, like, absolutely awful. It's crazy to say that an RL1 run does more damage than this. Thank you, stairs. I'm glad the stairs just bugged the game. God. Please, especially if they are one choose the Dragon Slayer's axe. The Dragon Slayer's axe, yeah. Wait, is there a Dragon Slayer's axe? Wait, leave. Can you actually wield the Dragon Slayer's axe on an SL1 run? Hunter's ring. Does that like have to be two-handed? Bro, what is wrong with the hitboxes this fight? I use Yorm's machete and the hitboxes are absolutely fine, and then I come to this and they're just terrible. Knight's ring and Hunter's ring, right. Oh, this camera. God, they could handle this like sorry, they can handle every fight so much better with the camera. Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Edge. Attack the cripple. Damn right. Cripples. They're like fucking albinurics, bro. Pale skin, legs don't work. You know, they're literally just albinurics. The most developed bone marrow babies. God, my brow ridge is insane. Remember, we've got a buff before the fight starts. Alright, we go. Okay, what does that actually do? I just realized, look at my buffs. There is actually something there. What does that do? Can you actually search out what that skill does? That actually gave me a buff of some sort. Reveals more messages. I'm gonna cry. I was excited when I realized that actually did something. Great. Why can you not dodge out of that? Someone explain that to me. Why can you not dodge? Hello? Shitty fucking game! Oh my god. Literally, like, there is no established reason as to why. This is such a long fight, by the way, as well. Like, okay, might I add, this is such a long fight. We're doing like 200 damage or something per hit. Can you little things move? Okay, thoughts. Curve sword? No, pokey. Got to buff up. Buffer? Buffer? Yep, there it is. Buffer? I'm confident. The Moonlight Greatsword would be under 2 hours because it's a greatsword. The thing about this game is, like, the smaller weapons suck, but in pretty much every circumstance. The only time it doesn't suck is when you have like a curved sword and you have 2 of them and you can put lightning on them or fire on them, like in terms of just like the resin. That's the only time they don't suck. There's a reason when you speedrun the game or you hit list this game, you use the curved swords because it just plows through fucking everything. Yeah, so that's definitely down the bottom. Cleric's Candlestick is definitely down the bottom. Above Crystal Sage Rapier, abso-fucking-lutely though. Definitely above Crystal Sage Rapier. Yeah, this top 4 I'm gonna have to look at a little bit. The Dragon Slayer, no, top 1, Dragon Slayer Great Axe is definitely first. I think Propane Greats. Why I have it written down as Propane Greatsword. The Profane Greatsword and Yorm's Machete need to be checked, and also Old King's Great Hammer. Those 3 need to be checked. Demon Fist, I'm happy in 5th right now. Demon Great Axe in 6th. Greatsword of Judge. I need to check the Greatsword of Judgment is actually better than Wolnir's. I think that magic buff on that weapon did save it. But yeah, we'll leave that to another day. We managed to plow through fucking 3 weapons today, which is impressive. I'm happy about that. I'm now gonna go rot or something. I actually have no clue what I'm gonna do. Maybe start editing the Frost video so I can get that done out of the way as fast as possible. Oh, actually, no, I don't know what I need to do. I need to upload VODs and clips, get ready for the next, like, start uploading all the VODs. Alrighty, well, I'm off. Be back. Okay, wait, we'll see what's next. Boss soul weapon. So, up next is the Moonlight Greatsword, Gundir's Halberd. We're gonna do those 2 together. So next stream is only gonna be 2 weapons, and then I want to do Lothric Swords, Lorien's Greatsword, and then Twin Prince's Greatsword. I'll do all 3 of those in one run. And then Nameless King's weapons we'll do Nameless King plus Cinder, so it's another 3 weapon one. It's if I'm up to it, obviously. And then we'll do DLC 1, so Rose of Ariandel, Valahart, and Freyd's Great Scythe. Do all those in one day, and then Salt, and then Demon Scarf, Freyd Blade, and Gale's Greatsword all in another day. Yeah, we made some pretty good progress today. We're over halfway done now, which is nice. So technically, how many more days of streams do I have? Cyros and Gundir, Twin Princes, Nameless King and Soul of Cinder, Sister Freed. We have 5 days left of streams for this. And then I need to finish the Fist run, and then we move on to Elden Ring stuff. If 2.2, Geometry Dash 2.2 isn't out by then. But yeah. Anyways, I'm off. But yeah, be back in 2 days on Tuesday. Won't be back tomorrow because I got uni. Oh, I might be back at night to do the Fist run. We'll see. But yeah, I'm off. See ya.